Gano out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Point it right. Alert.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got the hookup to Odell Beckham. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
180.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Give me that. Give me that.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me that.
Picked up by James Bradbury. Landry, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. The tackle by Terrence Mitchell.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, Mayfield forced out to his left. Now Mayfield lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't...
What you looking for, nigga? Nah, nigga. Nah. Trying to challenge it? Nah, nigga. Yeah, you see it, bro.
Reputation for hands as wide receivers do. In this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
You see that catch, nigga?
Curtis Samuel, 34 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Facts. That's a fact. Oh, yeah.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They're going with Beckham on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Finding room to the 20, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Throwing, Mayfield. Being chased out left.
Oh, my fucking God!
Ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
What are you doing?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33.
Play fake. Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yep, 180. King.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in the halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
180.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And
let's go, L.
Intercepted.
Let's go, L. Let's go, L. That's on me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Landry that time. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock. Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's got room. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Now Newton on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen from 6 yards away. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cornelder. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because the ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Wow. Man. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Karate Kid, Karate Kid. Karate Kid. Karate Kid.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Karate Kid, Measy.
The 20.
Karate Kid, Measy.
Touchdown.
Karate Kid, Measy. You know what time it is.
McCaffrey.
Karate Kid, nigga.
Yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late
Karate Kid,
scores,
nigga.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent
Karate
cushion.
Kid, nigga.
He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Karate Kid, nigga. You know what time it is.
This half has been theirs.
You know what time it is. Karate Kid, nigga. You know what time it is. Karate Kid.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
Odell Beckham Jr. 30. 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, as the first half is winding down, and the Browns get a score closer. Extra point safely through, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Thirteen seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got some space here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Run it up.
Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That's how you run the pill, nigga. Oh.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play,
that's how you run the pill right there.
The house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line.
I know all about that.
I know all about that. Extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench.
Nigga means to be doing too much.
As well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it and bring the football out to the 25.
Putting a beating on these niggas.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost.
All right, I got it.
As he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The throw left side complete to Hogan. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
180. 53. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right?
Yeah,
if you know, on him. Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he coughed it up. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Cam's going to run the option right. He'll pitch it back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest.
Yeah.
You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Hogan, 34 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Missed that.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mayfield on play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think it all came together there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, I didn't have to do that.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm coming.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, Newton, and he finds a man. It's Olsen. He's at the 40. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Here we go. Yeah, ready?
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
Give me that.
That
Oh.
will be incomplete.
I should have threw it more to the
They
left.
weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Nah, facts. That's facts.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns
Definitely
up now,
that.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
Definitely putting up 45.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack, Mayfield. And
What
this
the
is
fuck
gonna
is he
wind up
doing?
Incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the
shit.
deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Looking deep downfield. And got his man
shit.
complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
1st down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you...
Oh, yeah, that's
My
us.
goodness, another interception. Picked up by James.
Yeah. Yeah. Get him the fuck out of here. Get this nigga the fuck out of here.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that.
Shit real out there, baby.